So here I am again. This time I'm in the Peugeot 908. This is the version that ran the actual Le Mans race in 2011, adopted 2012 rules, so it only has 60 liters of fuel in the fuel tank, so a little bit less diesel there. It produces 682 brake horsepower at 5,000 RPM, so it's by far the most powerful car in the pack. It also produces 1188 Newton meters at 3800 RPMs. But then again, the engine will start to take damage already at 4050 RPMs, so we'll have to keep the RPMs quite low. And what this does is ramp the power down to an average of about 630 brake horsepower, which is about the same as the other LMP cars. But if you push this car, it has the most horsepower of any car in the game or in this mod. So definitely a fast car. And what I've done is I've set the gears so that I have all the gears fitting when I'm shifting early, and I can use only 5th gear for higher top speeds. When I need to overtake, I can just stay at 5th and rev the engine all the way up above the 5,000 RPMs. So let's go ahead, take a lap, and see what this car does. The first thing you notice is the lack of vision from the car. It's no joke that a lot of guys refer to this as the tank, because you really only have this small slot looking out. So let's go out and try not to rev the engine here and idle. Put some light on so the other drivers can see us. And here's actually a smart thing that I did with a macro program. I have this flash button here so that I can use this to warn the GT drivers and clearly make it visible that I'm coming up from behind. And this engine has lifetime for about 26 hours, and I have to make it last 24, so I can go a little bit above. What you see on the steering wheel here is the RPM dots. Well, actually the red dot starts when the revs go above the point of raised wear. So if I actually stick to changing just when the second red dot comes up, I should be safe. This is a really long 6th gear to drag it down the straight here without wearing out the engine. I don't want to use engine power on top speed. I want to preserve that for acceleration, because that'll actually give a higher top speed at the end of the straight. Right now I'm wearing about 103%, so I'm well inside the limit. Give it a bit more here before changing to 6th. Oh, car still doesn't really want to turn at low speeds. We're at 104.6 right now, so we're going to have to start watching out with the revving. some power, so you're gonna have, even with the long first gear, you're gonna have to watch it with the throttle out of the slow corners. Let's try and see if we can stay in 5th up there. Oh, it doesn't want to turn. I have to go to 4th here. And again, it won't turn. You can see here I've called up the tire temperatures on the dash here on the left side of the wheel, and we're only at 70 degrees on the front tires, so no wonder it doesn't want to turn. Just gonna have to live with that. Stay in 5th up here. Go down to 2nd. For the Dunlop chicanes. Watch out here on exit. Let's take the S's here in 3rd. Use all that torque to pull the car out of here. And then let's stay in 4th here. Tap rouge, and again use the torque to pull us out, save on the a little on the engine. Well, the tires should be close to 90 degrees, and they're only just about 70 degrees, so I really have some cold tires. I'm keeping the way I'm nicely at around 104%. And the good thing about the Le Mans track is you have plenty of time to take the data and watch the things when you're going down these long straights. Just be careful not to forget what straight you're on, so that you always know what the next corner is. In the beginning I used to forget all the time. It may be the high coast value that prevents the car from turning these slow corners, so it's probably differential log up when I'm off the throttle. Let's turn in a little early for that kink before Indianapolis, because I know the car has a hard time turning in. So I wanted to force it in early, and now we know we can't do it in full force. Just trying to see if we can stay in 4th for this, and then change up here, down again here. Huge frame rot there for about, I think, 3 or 4 seconds. It's not really recording that well at the moment. Now let's try and see what the difference is if we rev it, and let's take it all the way out. And let's use some of those RPMs at the high band and see what the car can really do. must have 340 kilometers per hour before the turn in there. Having a lot of lag here because I'm recording while I'm driving. I'm recording onto a secondary hard drive though, so there actually shouldn't be that much problems, but sometimes it's just lagging like crazy. I know that the car is capable of doing just around 325 laps on a normal race pace that won't damage the engine too much, and on a qualifying setup, over-revving the engine, it can do about 317s, 316s. Huge frame drop again there. Well, this is just to show you the difference of how the car is performing when you shift early, like you should when you're in a 24-hour race, and shifting late, like you want to do when you're qualifying or doing a sprint race. Much more heat in the tires now. See, 5 degrees more than I had before. Turns in much better now. So, like you saw, the difference with the full tank of gas from racing to qualifying is just around 5 seconds, and if you're running soft tires in a qualifying setup, it'll be even more. So that concludes it for the demonstration of the Peugeot 908.